I think what inspired me and put me on the path to getting into interior design is the influence of Hollywood studio style. You know, watching all those really amazing glamorous sets from the 1930s, 40s, and 50s. It had a profound influence on me in terms of furniture design and fashion design. And I can remember as a child, I was probably as young as maybe, 8 years old, starting to collect deco furniture and deco objects. When I was a child, really, I was completely absorbed with the Fred and Ginger MGM musicals, as well as the Thin Man series, and the genre of film noir especially. I would sit for hours and hours really watching for the sets and the backdrops. In those days, everything was, of course, in black and white. I think that allowed my imagination to really sort of run wild in terms of what things might look like in color. What Hollywood did was really take all of the amazing, fabulous ornamentation and traditional details that you'd associate with historical art and decoration and magnify it. It would sort of extrapolate all the best details in the ornamentation and exaggerate it for the big screen. I remember watching all of the great TV shows from the 60s that, again, were mostly in black and white, like The Dick Van Dyke Show, The I Love Lucy Show, even going into the 70s with the Brady Bunch. And the reason I bring those up is because that's something that has this indelible mark on my psyche. I, again, take a lot of the really gorgeous traditional details that are associated with different periods such as Regency, Orientalism, French Empire, American Empire, and simplify them for a contemporary product. Designing furniture was really a natural for me because, first of all, my passion has always been collecting furniture, and being a student of art and architecture and film, cinematography, I was able to bring that into a collection of furniture. And we started with 6 pieces, and lo and behold, about 6 months later, there were 12, and then after that, the line grew, and it continued to grow, and today there's about 75 pieces in the collection. This transitional American modern style that I've created is something that transcends a time. It was very important to me when I was putting together a textile collection that I aligned myself with a company that has an amazing reputation. I realized that Kravet was really a perfect fit for that. What I love about fabrics is the flexibility and the luminous quality of the materials and how it can really transform a space. The thread that runs continuously through all of it is the inspiration and spirit of the 20th century. They neither speak of masculinity or femininity. It's a style that can be used pretty much anywhere. The color palette is absolutely gorgeous. We've got sort of this cognac nougaty color, we've got chocolatey browns and licorice colors, and a color called bonsai, which is really this gorgeous sort of juniper green and eggplanty brown. One of my favorite fabrics, which is also something new that I don't think has been out there, is this really wonderful shoelace sheer that we're doing. All of these things come in a wide range of colors that work really, really well with the carpets that we're actually doing for Kravet as well. The carpets we're doing are fabulous. They're a really wonderful mixture of all wool, 50-50 wool and silk, and then there's also this gorgeous Aubusson weave. There's a lot of geometrics that stem from emblems and motifs that you would find in a lot of streamlined modernism, as well as contemporary architecture. I'm very honored to be the first designer to actually come up with a designer-styled collection for Kravet. My style fits really, really wonderfully within the umbrella of all of their products. Working with the art team at Kravet has been really amazing, And together, the collaboration, I'm sure, will be very successful. Interior design is really the ultimate art direction and set design, and our clients who live in all of our homes are really the characters or the actors living out their life.